And a Caribbean superhero show will soon be making its way to the small screen. Our Damian Sogren has more on this new production and creative force behind it.
TNT producer, director, and co-founder of the GT Caribbean Network, Ancil Harris, recently sat down to discuss his latest television venture, the Caribbean superhero known as Magnolia.
I've been doing superhero characters since of like the age of 3. And I've been doing like comics and stuff like that ever since then. When I get into the whole videography field, I decided to take that videography and put it into shows now. So I was inspired by a lot of things that was happening in terms of like all these superhero series and movies where the comic adaptation, ended up turning into either a TV show or film. So I was like, I want to go down that same road and do the same thing in terms of putting my comics on screen.
The first of his superhero creations to be adapted from paper to screen is Magnolia.
Magnolia is basically a story of a 16-year teenage girl that found out that she have these undiscovered powers, and she's basically kind of looking for answers, but at the same time she wants to be a hero. She wants to save people. She wants to be that beacon of hope in society. So that is basically the story. So the story is a lot of backstory with her, but she will have to like uncover like a lot of stuff throughout her journey, throughout the series.
He touched on what sets the upcoming Magnolia series apart from other popular superhero adaptations.
Well, I guess just being Caribbean, it set it apart from the Marvel DC universe. And actually having a black female superhero as well too. So I say a teen black female superhero. So I guess that's the difference. And although she's from Trinidad, she'll be still representing the Caribbean. I haven't seen a character from Marvel or DC representing the Caribbean. I wanted to go as far as I could go. I wanted to impact a lot of young people lives as well too. Because from growing up, I grew up with like Superman and Spider-Man and all these things, and all these things was like heroes that you look up to and you want to be, and they inspire you. So I want her to be a character that could inspire, a lot of Caribbean people, a lot of Caribbean girls too.
Even with challenges in filming due to the pandemic restrictions, Ancil aspires to deliver episode 1 of Magnolia as early as November.
So the first episode is scheduled for November. We release a date in November, be late November. Obviously, it will be on One Caribbean Television, right? Also on our social media platforms, GT Caribbean Network.tv, and a few other places as well too. But it will be on social media and well, One Caribbean Television.
Ancil also shared on plans to expand the Magnolia brand to include toys, cosmetic merchandise, and to create a wider television universe featuring additional Caribbean superheroes. For One Caribbean Television, this has been Damian Sogren.